Who's your prepping nurse? That is me, Sally, and tonight I am making the Chick-fil-A copycat chicken salad. It's a very simple one to make. It just has a few ingredients. For the regular recipe that is on Pinterest, it was 2 cups cooked chicken, 1/3 cup diced celery, 1 minced hard-boiled egg, which I've got right here. It calls for 1/3 cup of sweet relish. I am doubling this recipe, so I've got 2 eggs. Sorry about that. 2 eggs, 2/3 cup of the sweet relish, and then 2/3 cup of the diced celery. And then regular recipe calls for 1 whole cup of mayonnaise. I use 1/3 of a cup, even though I'm doubling it because I love mayonnaise, but I like to taste more of the other ingredients than just the mayonnaise whenever I make this. And it also calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, so I've doubled that too. So let's get started. What I like to do is to make my mixture up first and then put the chicken in it. I find it's just a little bit easier to coat it that way. So here we go with a heaping 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, and I use the Hellmann's mayonnaise. You can use Miracle Whip, whatever type that you like. This is the 2/3 cup of sweet relish. And like I said, I have doubled everything, so this would normally just be 1/3 if you're making a single batch of it. I've got 2/3 cup of diced celery in here. And then I've got 2 hard-boiled eggs that I've kind of diced up, and I'm going to smash them up a little bit more in here. And then once I have this really thoroughly mixed up, well, you know what? I'm just going to mix it up a little bit and then add the sugar in so it can get stirred in. And normally for a single batch, again, that would be a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, not 1 whole teaspoon. Let's just get this really kind of mixed up here. You know what? I'm thinking I needed a bigger bowl than what I got out too. I gotta hope I should have gotten out the next size bigger. Let me get some of the chicken in here, and then I'm gonna pull it apart with 2 forks. This is gonna make it really full, I think. Get another spoon. Okay, so I'll use the spoon instead. Accidents do happen. It's going to go into the sink to get washed. I tried this with tuna, and I really didn't like it with the tuna. I did finally find a tuna recipe that I liked, and it's actually a Panera copycat one, and I will do that one also. I came across this one when I was looking for something to try and get my mom to eat. She was, her health was failing, so was her appetite, her taste. So this was something that she just absolutely adored. Let me get 1 more cup in here, or 1 more can. I have to put some of this into a smaller one to store it. But for the mixing, I think we can get away with it. At least I hope so, since I'm videotaping this. To tear it up some here. This is chicken breast, canned chicken breast that is out of my working pantry. It is some of the Costco brand. It's the Kirkland. And I was lucky that whenever I originally started buying this, it was still the lower price to it. It hadn't really gone up yet. Get this really mixed up here. You can add salt and pepper to taste. I don't add either one to it. I'm going to throw this in here because I'm the only one that's going to be eating it, and it is a clean surface. So let's go here. Okay, I did need the next biggest one to do this in. And I might add a little bit of pepper to it later on as I make up. Bentley, it's okay. One of the cats is over here next to me, so Bentley seems to think I shouldn't be bothered what time I'm doing this. Either that or he thinks that They're going to get some chicken and he's not. Ooh, well, I really did make this in too small of a dish, didn't I? Turn it here a minute. But this is real life. This happens. I might add just a little bit more mayonnaise to this. Let me give it a little taste here. Yeah, it needs some more mayonnaise to it. Let me figure out what I did with my mayonnaise. I didn't think I put it away, but for a chance I did. Okay, guys, back up. No, I did. Okay, I will have to find my mayonnaise and I will add to it. But give this a try, you know, adjust the amounts to what works for you. It is really a delicious one, and I take this into work and they just scarf it up. So I hope you all have a really good day. Take care and stay safe and keep moving forward in whatever it is that you're doing.